Hello and welcome to this model showcase. Here we're going to showcase a did it again. It's actually a Space Marine Techmarine. Now, my son plays Space Marines. It's actually how we got into this hobby. And he was wanting a Techmarine because he says, well, he's got some vehicles, but he also wanted to have the Thunderfire cannon. And there's just so many. I mean, I love making conversions and kits and stuff. Kit bashes, I guess. And so I thought, you know what, I could make him a really nice Techmarine, or at least I hoped. So this is the result. Now, here, see if you can see that real well. I took out of his, he has a whole bunch of pieces still left over from some of his kits. So it's a regular Space Marine. I bought some extra legs for him. Used one of his spare chest pieces, torsos, and bolt gun arms. He had a couple shoulder pads from his Predator kit and Rhino kit, and sure enough, one of them had the Mechanicus symbol on it. So I thought that's a great way to make this a Techmarine. So, and then we haven't decided what to put as far as his colors here, or his symbol there on that shoulder, but my son isn't really experienced with painting. He wanted me to paint his up, and so I just haven't based it yet because we haven't settled on a base scheme. But anyway, so let's go over kind of how this one was made. We'll start with the backpack. This is a backpack that's from one of the, I believe it was the Heavy Bolter, I'm pretty sure it's a Heavy Bolter from this Devastator squad. And it's already, got a nice little position there. It's ready to accept this servo arm. Very nice. I had to cut off a couple details to make room for the different parts. Servo arm anchors there. Servo arm nicely fits on top. Obviously, he's got a servo harness. That's why he's got so many. And then he's got to have his very own power axe. Alright, so anyway, power axe, really simple. It's just there's a chain sword. This is actually from a Chaos Space Marine chain sword. It's got nice spiky ends to it and a knuckle guard. And I used thin pipeline from a pipeline kit, oil refinery pipeline kit for 1/87 scale, HO scale model railroads. The top end is from Electro Priest staff, and this right there, the power axe or blade is actually the blade from a Chaos Charioteer from Warhammer Fantasy. I have absolutely no use for something like that, but I had the bits, and I figured, hey, that's a beautiful axe blade. So there it is, and I painted up to show that little lightning on there. I think it came out real good. My son loves it. He's really pleased with it. Two different companies provided the Servo Arms. This, I've talked about Zinj Industry in my Tech Priest showcase. Zinj Industry has a small, and these are the large Servo Arms. They're a real nice resin kit. They're actually snapped together, so you can really press fit them nicely. I'll have the link below in the description so you can check them out yourself. But the way they're designed is, there's along the back of the arm is this conduit, and it actually extends around this top piece. You can see it ends at that little nub there, and it continues around quite a ways. And all you need to do to get, here's a little over 90-degree angle, and this one's much less than 90 degrees. All you need to do is shave off. Just cut one or two of those little rings off, and then it allows you to make room so you can have the arm extended slightly. So it allows you very, very positive flexibility in how you want to position the arms. And then there's an anchor joint here. You put your first arm on, and again, same thing. Cut the number of rings off here that you want to, so you set the angle as you want it. Press fit these two together. That's the advantage too. You can press fit these to see if it's what you want, the angle you want, before actually committing to glue. and then you can fit something on the front there. So both arms are that way. In this case, I just took a flamer and cut it up, mounted it right in one of the clevis joints that came with the kit. A little bit of filing to put that down, and boom, you got yourself a real nice flamer for that. And over here, the plasma cutter, took a plasma pistol, glued it on sideways to, I honestly forget what piece that was from. That's another gun, Space Marine gun, and it too, I just glued onto the side of the arm joint, or the wrist joint that came with the kit. And actually, I think I left these press fit. They're press fit. See, that way, if they don't get bumped around and broken off, you have to re-glue everything. So now you can see, there's the piece of the, right there is the hole where that would receive this receptacle, this tube here. Now this actually extended around to straight up 90 degrees. So there were 2 more of these nubs in there. And I just cut 2 back, and that allowed me to position this and just snap fit it just like that. Oops, sorry, I dropped it. So you just press fit like this, and there you go. But of course you can glue it if you want. I'm just, being that it's, it extends pretty far from the base, and this is before I think they recently increased the base size on a Techmarine, but you can obviously put it on a larger tech base. But I didn't want, just in case as he's moving around the table it get knocked around, I didn't want to have to break, because resin breaking is not fun to try to repair. So that's why these are still press fit. This one, on the other hand, is not press fit. That one is glued in. Now this servo arm I thought was the perfect servo arm for a Space Marine, Techmarine. It looks a lot like the one that is in the book and the pictures that you normally see. And this one is actually from a Polish company. I want to say it's Pudlo or something .po, but I'll find it and put the link in below. The detail on it is exquisite. Lots of wires and really fine detail. It's strong resin though. I was surprised. It was very durable. It did not feel brittle at all. Had nothing broke. Had no problems building it. Came with a nice anchor point with a good, I think it's like a ball type of a hinge there, so you can really position it at any angle at that point. And then here, just like the other one, is a 90-degree joint. You can just position it where you want. And this claw is also on a ball joint. So right here you can see that's in a ball joint, and so you can angle the actual claw. Whoops, knocked the camera. My mistake, sorry. And you'll actually be able to put it in any angle you want. So this is kind of the way it worked out. Everything's converging in front of him. Figure he's going to go into close combat. That's where his weapons would be. All right. So there is a Techmarine, and again, this is fairly inexpensive compared to some of the Techmarine's models out there. So we've got some essentially bits from a Space Marine kit, Devastator kit specifically, bits from the armor. One of the Predator kit. Zinj and Pudlo both have the resins. I think this particular arm was like $4 or something like that, and these two are part of a kit that I think also ran before, so that's like $8. But there are other pieces in that kit, so it's not just 2 arms. Again, it's all up to you. I love doing kit bash and getting some neat things that are different from what everybody else has on the table, and I thought I'd make something custom for my son, because he's enjoying his Space Marines now. He's gotten better with them. He's more experienced with them, and he really likes his Techmarine kind of toys. The Thunderfire cannon, being able to repair vehicles. So I thought I'd make him a nice one. So that's what that kit's all about. Take a look at the links, the different sites. I was really pleased with those particular resin parts. I plan on using them more often, even on my orcs. Matter of fact, with my orcs, these kits from Zinj, actually that works out to be pretty orky with the right attachment on the end of it. I think that would do really well. So I'm planning on using these more often, and for maybe it's a couple extra dollars, and you've got yourself a completely unique model that no other gamer has. So, well, take a look at comment below. Tell me if you like it or things that could be a little different. I open for some feedback there. I really enjoyed doing this particular model, even though I don't have Space Marines. This is my son's. Let me know what you think. So go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.